Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for the Crafty Maven Getaway where I am going to do Sketch It. Now Sketch It is where I am going to use this sketch and I do follow it pretty closely. I like the fact that it's got a little bit of a grid to it, like a grid base to it. And it's only got 2 photos, but what I decided to do was I grabbed the 5 Insta story, like Insta pic photos from my Fuji, I think it's the Fuji Insta Story. I think it's called Insta Photo, but it's that camera. And what I decided to do was that I placed 3 on top and then 2 on the bottom. And the photos are of the amazing ladies that I sat by with the crop that we just went to just a couple weeks ago in May here. And what I decided to do is that I start the grid with this particular piece of paper, and then I cut off a bunch of little bits to go on either side, and then I find one that I like to do that goes along to make it like a T shape or a plus sign, to make it that grid layout without it physically being a complete grid, but in the end it kind of turns out to be a grid anyway. So what I am doing is that the top 3 ladies, when I explain them, it's Terry, Fran, and Dolly. Now they sat behind me, and the FYI, that word create becomes my title, and I fussy cut that off camera, and then I place those down, and we'll get to that in a little bit here. But it's Terry, Fran, and Dolly. Now those 3 ladies sat behind me. And then the other 2 photos are of Becky, that is on Mini Kit Mondays. I'll link her channel down below. I'll link Dolly's channel down below. And then I'll link Scrappy Amy's channel down below. Because all 3 ladies have an amazing amount of content on their channels. And they're just, oh, they're so much fun to be around. And those 2, Amy and Becky, sat across from me, and then I had another good friend that sat next to me. And they are hilarious together. So Terry is a Spitfire and a half. Fran hones down that Spitfire every once, when she needs to. And then Dolly is just, I don't even know how to explain. Dolly's just Dolly. Dolly is amazing. I just love her. Her sense of humor and everything just fits me. And then we've got Becky, that even though she says she's a complete introvert, she definitely knows how to crack a joke when you need it. And then it's just Amy. Amy and I just get each other. We really don't know how we get each other, but we just do. And so putting all of us into one room, into one little area, yeah, you get a lot of you get a lot of laughs. And a lot of laughs, and a lot of laughs, and a lot of tears because you're crying so hard, and it's just amazing. And so here I fussy cut all the word create out, the letters, and then I'm painstakingly going to allow you to watch me place these letters down as I'm taking off the dimensionals. Now, like I said, I placed these down. The one thing I love about these particular photos, because of what they are, it leaves you with a lot of white space. I do know that you can't really quite tell who's in every photo, and that's what I truly love about it. Because this collection is from Simple Stories. It's the Crafty Girl collection. Yeah, Crafty Girl collection that came out, I think, last year. And yeah, it had to have come out last year. And it's got this like vintage look to it. And that's what I love about it. It's kind of off-white. Like their stickers are white, but some of the papers are off-white. So it makes it just perfect for these photos that I made, or that I took during that. And I just took them. I didn't even care if they were looking at me. I didn't care what they were doing. I just wanted them in their element so that I could be able to do this layout. And while we were at the retreat, we actually got together and we're like, you know what? We could do this again in like this summer sometime. So by all means, you will be seeing on my channel and throughout social media in August, all of us getting together. I cannot wait. It'll be so much fun. And so here I am. I don't have much of this left. Now, I do get out the one part of this cut apart here is going to be my journaling. And as you watch me do this, I do the journaling off camera, but the journaling is, these ladies are my spirit animals. When you lose your mojo, all I had to do was look at these ladies and it comes back. Terry, Fran, Dolly, Amy, and Becky are my best scrappy friends ever. And I have to say, they are just, they understand me. If I say something weird or quirky, they go with it, whether they believe it or not. Because sometimes I'm just like all over the place, but then I hone it in. I've helped these ladies with things. I go over to Amy's house all the time. It's been coming to the point where I've been going almost every other month, which is amazing because I absolutely love that. And I love that my husband allows me just to go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to yawn. But I place on the C, the E, and the T 2 colored pencils and a paintbrush. And then I place the glue and a pencil down below along with the scissors. And I just now are embellishing and whatnot. I do, like I said, I do the journaling off camera, so you won't see that. And I did do a lot of the distressing and everything off camera, and a lot of the bits that I didn't show on camera here were me placing the little strips of paper on the page, just because it was like, there was a lot that I was doing to this. And I do follow the sketch. I will link the Crafty Maven Getaways information down below. Make sure that you go check out their YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you go check out the group. We would love to have you there. We would love to have you follow the Crafty Maven Getaways YouTube channel, along with, if you're here, you might as well like and subscribe my channel, because you will get content about 2-3 times a week. This summer it's jam-packed full of stuff, just because we've got tons of hops going on and all of that kind of stuff. So make sure you come check back if you like what you see. Let's see here, what else do I do? I do also keep going on the stickers. So some of the stickers I placed on here has some sayings. Up on the top it says DIY, Craft Night Craft, Create Beauty, Crafty Girls Rock, Craft I Love Handmade, Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, Paint, Crafty Girl, A Girl and Her Glue Gun, I Love Crafts. And then I do round out, so I felt like this layout needed something around the edges, so I take a little bit off, and you'll see here in a little bit what I do. I am officially on summer, so I will be able to get a lot more done. I'm super ecstatic for that. I also make sure that I love to have stuff on my channel. I love to do like 2 or 3 layouts per week just to have on my channel for you guys to see. Not too much, but enough. And I do know that this fall, I know for a fact that I will probably be doing Scrap Madness again, which is going to be in September. And so it'll be, I can't remember what we called it for September. But yeah, that'll probably be a video a day. So that'll be rounding out my fallness. And then here, this is what I decide to do for the border. I think that this just adds just that little bit more to this whole layout, and it works out perfect. I do round out with Shimmer's Vibes. It's the Sunset Strip. That is like my gold go-to. You guys all know that I don't really like gold, but gold, this one works wonderful. And I just take my paint and I go from there. The still shots are coming up, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!